section where you want to highlight important details. It's super short, so you definitely can do it. You're just highlighting the background, so it's a very short background. Here is our preparation, just gathering supplies, and then safety precautions. I'm gonna wear my lab coat and goggles just because there are chemical reactions happening and I don't wanna get anything on my clothes today, and I don't wanna accidentally get anything in my eyes. Even though we're just dealing with Alka-Seltzer tablets and water, still safety first. Then we're gonna come down here, and before we begin the lab, I want you to write your hypothesis. So you're gonna want to put your answer here. I have definitely kind of started you on a really good note here. So take a look at this kind of like pinkishly highlighted section where I've kind of built a hypothesis for you if you're really stuck. All right, make sure that you've read through the steps, and then you need to create this right here on a piece of paper maybe, or just have this handy so that you can type your answer right into the data table, because I'm going to be doing the experiment. What you need to do is make sure that you time. Now, you can go to Google and you can just Google timer, and if you do that, go to stopwatch, and here's a timer for you. Hey students, welcome to the lab. I am going to be doing a lab demo for surface area and looking at reaction rates because of different surface areas. So today I am performing the Alka-Seltzer lab. So the reason why you're watching this is because you are not able to do this at home. So I'm going to be doing it for you. What you're going to be responsible for is like writing your hypothesis, timing the reaction, things like that. And so please make sure that you have something to time with, and I'll do everything else. Okay, so what we're gonna set it up with, we need cups of water. So I have my measuring cup ready to go. We need a clear cup so that we can see the reaction happening, and then we'll know when the reaction has stopped, aka when it stops bubbling, and that's when we're gonna stop our timer. We need 2 Alka-Seltzer tablets, so we have 2 in here. And then I have something to write with and write on for my data. Last thing, I needed something to score my Alka-Seltzer tabs with. So this is just gonna help me kind of not cut all the way, but just kind of like help me break the Alka-Seltzer tablets into the pieces that I need. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna get going on the lab. So what I want you to do is right now, let's pause and let's take a look at the hypothesis. So you should have read the background, what materials we need, and then the safety precautions that we're gonna take, and then go ahead and check out the hypothesis. Okay, so now I have all the tablets broken into the pieces that we need it to be broken in, so let's check that out. So I have my piece that is just the half, the full half. One of the halves that's broken into 3 pieces. This half was broken into 6 or 7 pieces, and then this half was smashed into a powder. Okay, so now we're ready to actually do the experiment. So I'm gonna pour in my 1 cup of water. All right, so there it is. And now I am going to drop a tablet into my 1 cup of water. Now, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna bring you closer so that you can see. You need to time. As soon as this hits the water, you need to start timing, and as soon as it stops bubbling, stop your timer. Okay, ready, set, go. See how it's bubbling? That means that the reaction is happening. We know that this is a chemical reaction. So check out that bubbling that's happening. That's awesome. So it's still going. This one might take us the longest. Still going. All right, go ahead and stop your timer. All right, let's go on to our second lab demonstration here. So I have my 1 cup of water. Now I'm going to drop the 3 pieces into the water, and we're going to see how long this one takes. So get your timers ready. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Just a little bit left there that's reacting. And time. Go ahead and stop your timer. All right, now we're ready for number 3. So we're gonna add in our cup of water. And for this portion of the lab, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 little pieces. So I took half a tablet and I broke it into 6 pieces. I didn't do a very good job of making them like the same size, but oops. We can write that up in any of our errors in the lab. That could have been why our lab didn't work the way that exactly how we wanted it. This might be one. The pieces aren't like a uniform size. So that could be a source of error perhaps. All right, so we're gonna drop it in. So get your timer ready. All right, here we go. Ready, set, time. Almost done, it looks like. Just one little piece is still going, and stop your timer. All right, last one. So we're gonna add in our cup of water. And remember, this one is the one where I took half a tablet and I crushed it into a powder, okay? So get your timers ready, set, go. Still reacting. I have to get a little bit closer to this one. And time. All right, hopefully you got the times on all 4. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill in, make sure that your data table is filled in appropriately. Make sure that you have done the observations portion of the lab and then continue on to the conclusion. So make sure that all of the sections where I'm asking you to write, please make sure you're writing in complete sentences. Of course, I have what you have to have in there as bullet points. So if you take each of those bullet points that I've provided and you make a sentence out of each of them and kind of combine it in a nice way where it forms a nice either small or medium-sized paragraph, that would be perfect. So 3 to 5 sentences, for the first section, and then for the conclusion, it has to be at least 5 because I have 5 bullet points. So make sure that you have at least 5 sentences there, and then turn it into Google Classroom. All right, bye, scientists.